The third night, the following night, Dinarzade said to her sister, "Please, sister, if sleep does not overcome you, tell us one of your pleasant stories." The king added, "Let the merchant's story end, for I would like to hear it." "As you wish," Scheherazade replied. As it dissipated, they saw the genie approaching them, holding a steel sword in his hand. "If I tell you what happened to me and these dogs, and you find my account even more strange and astonishing than what happened to you and the merchant, will you free him?" The genie replied, "Yes, I will." He stood before them without greeting them and said to the merchant, "Prepare to die." The merchant and the old man began to weep. "When my father died, he left behind 3 sons and gave each of us as much money as he had given the other. Each of us took his money and owned a shop. Soon after, my older brother, one of the dogs, sold the contents of his shop and went on a trade trip abroad to earn a lot of money. A whole year passed when I saw a beggar in my shop. 'Don't you recognize me?' the beggar asked me, his eyes filling with tears. When I looked at him closely, I realized he was my older brother. I hugged him and led him into the shop. I asked him what had happened to him. 'I lost my money,' he replied. I took him home with me and gave him half of my money. I said to him, 'Live your life as if you had never come to this.' He willingly took the money and opened another shop. Shortly after, my other brother, this dog, also decided to go on a trading trip. We tried to stop him, but he wouldn't listen. After a year, he returned, just like his brother. I said to him, 'Didn't I tell you, brother, not to go?' He cried, saying, 'Brother, I've lost everything.' I took him home with me, and after we ate some food, I told him I would share my money equally with him. He opened another shop, and we stayed together for a while. Finally, my 2 brothers asked me to go with them on a trading trip, but I refused, asking them, 'Haven't you learned anything from your adventures?' They gave up on the idea, and for 6 years we worked in our shops, buying and selling. But every year they asked me to go with them on a trading trip. Finally, I said to them, 'Brother, I'm willing to go with you. How much money do you have?' They had lost all their money, but my shop was flourishing. So I divided my money into 2 parts, then divided the first part between the 3 of us, saying, 'I'll bury the other part in the ground, just in case what happened to you happens to me.' Their response was, 'That's a wonderful idea.' After I closed my shop, we bought trade goods, chartered a large ship, and set out on our journey. We sailed day and night for a month. At that moment, Scheherazade realized it was morning and stopped talking. As dawn broke, Dinarzade said to her sister, 'What a strange and interesting story.' Scheherazade replied, 'Tomorrow night, I will tell you something even stranger, if God grants me another day to live. It has reached me, O happy king, that while the merchant and the man with the 2 black dogs were talking together, they suddenly saw dust rising. The old man with the 2 black dogs approached the genie and said, 'With that,' the old man began to tell his story, 'Genie, these 2 dogs are my brothers.